Hi, everybody. I'm Alan Sesowsky, and thank you for tuning into RosterWatch. One of RosterWatch's rookie expert analysts, Byron Lambert, unveiled his pre-draft top 5 rookie running back prospects this week. He gave a detailed breakdown on RosterWatch podcast number 236. Here's a short summary of the top 5 with a few notes. Keyshawn Vaughn out of Vanderbilt was Byron's number 5 ranked running back. At 5'10" and 218 pounds, that's not typical workhorse back size, but it's good enough to be an NFL starter. He's a pure, natural running back who was born to play the position. You should note that he's a little bit older than most running back prospects. He'll be 23 years old when the season starts, and you should be looking to him to be more of a one-contract running back for your Dynasty team. Byron comped him to the likes of Kerryon Johnson and Tony Pollard. Number 4 on Byron's list was Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of LSU. Clyde Edwards-Helaire this past season caught 55 passes. Compare that to the 2 previous seasons where he caught only 15 total. He's a tough, gritty player who averaged over 6.5 yards per carry in 2019. He was the heart and soul of that team and was even voted team captain by his fellow teammates. Star quarterback Joe Burrow even called Clyde Edwards-Helaire the best player he's ever played with. Some will point to his 4.6 40 time as a reason to knock him down the rankings, but that's simply not Clyde Edwards-Helaire's game. He has a shifty feet. He can make a great spin move. He'll never break those super long runs, or not as often as you'd like him to, but he is a grinder in the NFL who is a plus pass catcher for your PPR leagues. Byron comped him to the likes of Devonta Freeman, Ray Rice, and Devin Singletary. At number 3 on Byron's list was Georgia running back DeAndre Swift. An elusive runner with 3-down capability, great instincts, and the ability to make the big play. Great feet and is more physical than you might think for someone of his stature. At 6.6 yards per carry over his career, he only had 12 touches per game over the first 3 years, or while he was there, but 16 touches per game in 2019. RosterWatch thinks that Kansas City would be the perfect landing spot for someone of Swift's skill set. He can take the toss outside. He can go through the tackles. He's a bulletproof prospect with NFL staying power. Byron comped him to the likes of Kareem Hunt, Miles Sanders, and even Alvin Kamara. Number 2 on the top 5 rookie running back pre-draft list, J.K. Dobbins out of Ohio State. A few adjectives that come to mind are elusive and explosive on-field burst. Dobbins did not test at the combine, presumably due to an injury that he suffered late in the season, but there's plenty of film on Dobbins to show that he's a plus athlete. A 3-down back that can shed tacklers with the best of them. Dobbins' touches per game increased each year in his college career, going from 15 to 18 to 23, showing that he can carry the load for his team and be a workhorse back in the NFL. 25 receptions per year shows that he is plus pass catcher and is good enough to be a PPR asset for your fantasy team. J.K. Dobbins versus DeAndre Swift will be a highly debated subject in rankings, and landing spot might ultimately decide which one is number 2 and which one is number 3 in the RosterWatch rankings. Byron comps J.K. Dobbins to the likes of Aaron Jones, Tiki Barber, and Austin Eckler. Number 1 on Byron's top running back rank is Wisconsin's Jonathan Taylor. No surprise there. Solidified at the top of RosterWatch's rank after an amazing combine. RosterWatch already had him as the most elite runner in this class, but his 4.39 40 time sealed the deal. He's got prototypical workhorse size, and he's in the mold of the league's very best. He stands out above the rest in this class. He's an explosive athlete and profiles as a size, speed freak. He has tremendous ability to shed tacklers, and it has all the natural running back instincts. He's capable of huge volume that is reserved for only a few running backs at the NFL level. His production highlights include 6.7 yards per carry and 55 total touchdowns in his college career. That's 18 per season. Some argue that the monster workload is too much tread on the tires, but RosterWatch believes that just shows he can hold up to the NFL punishment that's coming at the next level. Byron comps him to the likes of Leonard Fournette and Melvin Gordon. Okay, Roster Nation, that's it for today. Remember to like and subscribe to get notifications when we go live.